Alright, Title 49, Part 23651. Track circuit requirement. The track relay controlling home signal shall be de-energized position. Device with the function with the track relay controlling the home signal shall be in its most restrictive state, but the track with the circle of the automatic train stop with the train control cab signal system shall be de-energized at the rear of the point with any of the following conditions exist. When the rail is broken, the rail with the switch frog with the remove, except with the rail is broken, remove the shunt of the following circuit with the turnout with the crossover provided with the however the shunt of the following circuit that may not be used within the turnout throughout which the permissible speed is greater than 45 miles per hour. It shall not be in the violation with the requirement of the track circuit if energized. When the break occurs between the end of the rail and the track circuit with the connector which limits the rail joint bound with the appliance of the other protective device when provided with the bypass of the electrical current. As a result, leakage current with the flowing current of the rear point of where the break occurs. Alright, when the train locomotive of the car occupied with the part of the track switch with including the foul section of the turnout exempt for the turnout sand operated main with the traffic crossover, there shall not be violation with the requirements where the presence of the sand, rust, dirt, grease, or other foreign material prevents the effective shunning, except where if the conditions known of the exists adequate measure for the safeguard of the train operation must be taken. Where the switch shunning circuit is used, if the switch point is not closed with the normal opposition, the switch point is not locked when the facing point of the circuit controller is used, and 3, independently operated with the following of the point of the D-relay equipped with the switch circuit controller is not in the derailing position. 236.52 relay cut section. When a relay cut section is used with the territory with the non-code of the direct current track circuit is used and the energy circuit of the joining track shall be open. The track circuit shown with the track relay is in such a cut section of the de-energized position. 236.53 track circuit feeding at the Great Crossing. Great Crossing with an electrical railroad with a foreign circuit that is present with electrical energy with the non-coded direct current track circuit shall feed away from the crossing. 236-54 minimum length of the track circuit. Where the track circuit is shorter than the maximum inner wheelbase with any locomotive of the car operated with over the such a track circuit that is used for the control signaling facilities. Other means that should be used to provide equivalent of track circuit protection. 236.55 dead section maximum length. When the dead section exceeds 35 feet of the speed circuit, this shall be installed where shortest outer wheelbase for the locomotive that operating with each of such a dead section with is less than 35 feet, but the maximum length of the dead section shall not exceed the length of the outer wheelbase for this less locomotive than unusual special circuit is used. The 236.56 shunning sensitivity. Each track circuit of the controlling home of the signal approach locking shall be so maintained track relay with the de-energized position. The device of the function track relay shall be in its most restricted state if and when the track circuit is dry and the shunt with the 6/600ths of the resistance of the connecting across the track rails with the circuit including the following sections of the turnout. 236.57 shunting following wires. Except provided for the paragraph B of this section, a shunt wire for the following wire hereby are installed replaced and they should be considered for the least of the 2 discrete conductors, and each shall be sufficient with the conductivity and maintained in such condition that the track relay will be in de-energized position with the device of the function with the track relay with the most restricted state and where the circuit is to be shunted. With the B, the rule does not apply with the shunt wires with the track control circuit is open when the switch control by the switch circuit controller. Statute 236.58, the turnout following section. The rail joints within the following section shall be bound with the following section shall be extended at least to the point where the efficient track centers allow the for maximum car overhang with prevent interference with the train, locomotive of the car movement in adjacent tracks. 236.59 insulated rail joints. Insulated rail joints shall be maintained in condition to prevent sufficient track circuit of the current with the flow in between the rails and separated by the insulation to cover the failure of any track circuit involved. 236.60 switching shunt circuit to view the restricted switch shunting circuit shall not be hereafter installed with except for the tractor control circuit with this operated with the circuit controller, wires and cables.